The StudBudz got canceled already? So as you know, the StudBudz took over the internet last week, and Dave Portnoy wants to work with them, but the internet is not approving of that. Dave is a self-proclaimed Angel Reese hater. So Angel Reese's community and a lot of the WNBA community kind of doesn't rock with him. He's he's really brash and he makes it well known he loves Caitlin Clark, which is no problem at all. But it's at the demise of other people. And that's something that the W community just doesn't stand for. And so they're getting a lot of backlash for the possibility of working with him. Now, in their defense, Courtney said, we'll ask the hard hitting questions, we'll address him. We'll ask him what's up with the smoke with Angel. That's something we are willing to do. And so that is their, I don't want to say compromise, they're not in negotiation, but that's their meeting ground. It's like, no, we want the opportunity. We're getting some clout. We're starting to get some money. We want this opportunity, but we are willing to defend or have that conversation. I do see their point and how they want to address the situation, but some people are just like, don't even touch it. And hey, me and Dave had our own back and forth, and he blocked me because once he was going on an Angel rant, and I thoroughly reminded him with video evidence of him saying the N word online plenty of times, and he didn't like that. I called him out for it. But also, if you don't know, he owns Barstool, and Barstool is very big on bashing Angel Reese. They literally all of their Barstool people do it. I had another run in with the guy on the Pat Bev show. He is a Barstool guy, and I don't even remember the situation. He said something, and I addressed it, and it went viral, and we had a moment. He came back and apologized, and then Barstool also are the people that had the viral video that I put out there for everybody to see, where the guy was walking around saying name Angel Reese in one word, and everybody called her out her name and slanders and all that stuff. Was also Barstool, so you can see why the community doesn't rock with him or Barstool. Now, there's a certain group that does. It is the Indiana Fever fans and the Caitlin Clark fans, because he is a huge Clark fan. Talks about her on his shows, and he goes to games, sits courtside. He's said he's had dinner with her and her people before. So that side of the W community definitely rocks with him, and they support what he does. And so it's split right now. On social media, people are canceling their subscription to StudBudz, canceling their subscription to StudBudz, tweeting back and forth. We can just jump on the browser and just kind of see what's happening. Court has responded by saying, what did this one say? Clout and bread don't move us, twin. We pray for times like this. So best believe we're covered. We'll stand tall in any room with anybody. The one before that one was the one that I'd seen. I'll have a conversation with anybody, to be honest. Doesn't mean I rock with their views or the things that they've done. And quite frankly, I'll address anybody. We're getting We're getting a little clout, and I guess y'all forgot how we give it up. So that's just her addressing the situation. I seen her tweet some people directly. Having a convo versus folks just talking ish is two different things. I'm about to block you. So people are getting blocked. You don't have to stand tall in that specific room, though. This is one of my followers. We follow this one on mutuals. They're gonna always look out for AR. Got my word on it. So that's a good sign. This is one of my mutuals said they're going to always look out for AR. And Courtney said that's what's going to happen. We don't play about AR. I don't either. So, I mean, it sounds like, Court is willing to take on the opportunity. Again, she's going to be platformed by one of the biggest influencers in the social media space. He owns a media company, so they want that opportunity. And from the business side, I think everybody can understand that. And she said she's willing to stand on business and address it. And given her personality that I've seen so far, she seems like the type of person that wills, hey, we gonna before we get to this money and we have fun and do this, we need to address the elephant in the room. The thing is, he's enough media trained enough to wiggle his way around that conversation without addressing it the hard hitting way. He's gonna say it's just basketball when it's not. Some of the things he's done, some the obsession is when it, yeah, you're obsessed about how this one person plays basketball that you don't like. That's deeper than basketball, bro. Like people, I mean, think about it. JaVale McGee's, I think, mom or Shaq's mom, one of the mothers had to step in and address Shaq on how he made a full TV segment about JaVale McGee. It got obsessive. Now, it was funny and it worked and all that, but like, that was more than just a bad player. There's plenty of bad players. And I remember JaVale saying, yo, teams aren't going to take me serious when I'm trying to negotiate my next contract because you got this segment. So I just wanted to look at the timeline. People got blocked. StudBudz are being ignorant again. I just know this is going to be all over the timeline. This person canceled their subscription to the StudBudz. Yeah, this is them actually talking about it. I think this is a clip. Here we go.
And that's stuff about injuries.
Let's pause it.
And that's stuff about injuries. Okay, so guess what? When Dave comes on, we're gonna ask him, "Hey, Dave,
why are you talking about Angel like that?
Are you talking about Angel like that?
Because we love her.
Exactly. Y'all see how simple that is? Y'all all over here like, no. We don't run away. And that's stuff about injuries.
So the thing about that to me is how educated are you guys in the things that he's done and said about Angel? Because if you just address him like, yo, why do you talk about her like that? That's not even the conversation that needs to be had. You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing. Like, are you guys going to do the research on what the back and forth is, what people are complaining about that has been said? So this person said, I doubt they'll check him. Asking him that question is not the same as standing up for her. That's exactly what that's what I was just hitting on. So people, it's all over the internet. And that's the big talk right now, is that it's a tough position for Courtney and Spoon to be in, because they just got this popularity and this is an opportunity with, again, one of the biggest media companies in the world. Unfortunately, it's just ran by somebody that stood so strong in his stance about how he was tearing down some of these black women athletes that now it's coming back to, I don't want to say bite him, he might not even care, but it's coming to a point where people can't work with his company because things and how he acted before. So the StudBudz are sitting in the middle of that, and now they're just gonna have to make that decision. And again, they could possibly meet with him and have him on and really have a hard hitting moment with him. He's again, I think he's trained enough to tap dance around it, but I don't think he's gonna avoid that moment because of that. He would thrive off of that. And then, he would be reposting the clips of the controversial moment about him and Angel, or about Angel when presented by the StudBudz. So I don't know how it would play out. Make sure you like and subscribe. I am AJ. I will see you later. Peace.